this is going to be a flow to restore practice. I'm using 2 bricks and a bolster, but you can make use of whatever you have around you at home. So books can make quite useful replacements for blocks if you don't have them. You can steal pillows off your bed, roll up a duvet or towels, or nip all the cushions off your sofa, as long as no one is sitting on your sofa at the time. Whatever, just so that you've got some sort of padding, and maybe you can use a blanket if you want, so you can cover yourself up in the latter part of the practice so you don't get cold in. So we're going to make a start seated. Bring yourself into whatever feels like a comfortable seat. So you might be cross-legged, you could be kneeling, you might be sitting up onto one of your props so that you've got your hips a little bit higher than your knees, and then let the hands come to rest to the lap, and let the left hand just rest on top of the right, with the palms facing up. And then close down your eyes. And as the eyes settle close, bring your attention to your breath. Noticing in this moment where you feel the breath most strongly. Might be the nose, could be the throat, or the chest, or the belly, it might be somewhere else for you. And wherever you experience that sensation of breath the strongest, feel your attention drawn there. And introduce a simple count. So as you breathe in for a count of 5. And as you breathe out for the same count of 5. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Continuing this rhythm for a few rounds with your own internal count. And as you allow the intensity of that focus just to fade away now, notice if there's been any sensation of shift, maybe physical or energetic. Maybe the mood feels a little calmer, maybe it doesn't, it's okay. Using the act of observation itself as the thing, rather than a particular outcome. In our practice, we're going to be working with a theme of grounding. We're thinking about our connection to the earth, a sense of stability, of safety, bringing with it some calm. So as we move through the first part of the practice, the flow part of the sequence, trying to keep a steadiness in each of the poses. And then in the latter part of the practice, as we come into the more restorative part, really allowing that to be a letting go, a sinking into the earth. And so if it is useful for you to set an intention, go ahead and do that now. Call to mind something that feels like a stabilizing factor in your life. That could be a person, it could be a place, it could be an activity or an aspiration, even a dream, something that feels like home, that feels like safety and stability and grounding to you. And allow that to settle at the mind's eye, a sense of almost an image of it here at the eyebrow center. Returning to that image or the sensation created by that. Remembering any time the practice feels more challenging or the balance feels a little wobbly or the mind has drifted off into thoughts and worry. Anytime you feel a little flighty, come back to that stabilizing thought. Blinking the eyes open now if you've not done so already. Come over to your hands and your knees. You're coming to all fours. And spread the fingers out really wide. And press down through the tips of each and every finger and both the thumbs too. And just take a glance back and organize your knees right underneath your hips. And then as you inhale, you're going to take the tail and the head up, dropping the belly. And exhale, rounding through the shoulders, tuck the tail under, gaze towards the knees. Inhale, turn the head, rise up, belly drop. Exhale to round, tuck the tail under. Once more like this, breathing in, turn the head, rise up. And exhale to round. And as you come back to a neutral spine now, take a little hug in of the belly, feel the lower ribs connect in too, and then tuck under your toes and sit back onto your heels. Take a stretch out through the feet. Breathe in here. And breathe out here. And then start to press a little bit more firmly into the hands. So you feel that push of the hands strongly into the floor. Puff up a little bit in the shoulders, scoop in your belly, and just hover the knees up off the floor. Breathing in. Staying here, breathing out for a little heat into the legs. Take another full breath in. Exhale out. Once more if you can, breathe in. Breathe out. And then with your inhale, start to straighten up the legs and come towards a Adho Mukha, downward facing dog, and keep it soft. Walk it out. Bend and straighten the knees, press one here and then the other away. You might want to pick up the foot and circle out the ankle a couple of times, pop it down. Take that the other side, circle out the ankle joint. Now pop the foot back down. Come to stillness in your downward facing dog. Knees can be bent here still so the tail rises more easily. Drop the head. Full inhale. Full exhale. Starting to switch to an Ujjayi breath. Inhale that vibration in the well of the throat. Exhale and whisper a sigh sound, vocal quality to the breath. Breathing in. Ujjayi breath out. Then walk your hands now, pat them to your feet. Do you come to a forward fold at the back edge of the mat? Bend the knees a little bit so the lower back feels nice and released, and then just catch hold of opposite elbows as you hang down here. Head is heavy, give it a shake out. Not it yet, shake it, no.
Roll the shoulders back a couple of times. Big circles with the shoulders. Once, twice, and a third time. And then big circles forward with the shoulders. Once, twice, and a third time. Drop the hands down to the floor. Give the hands a little shake out. Quite a good, vigorous shake out. Feel some circulation to the very tips of the fingers as you do, and then interlace all the fingers, make a single fist with the hand, and circle the wrists around. And change direction. And then hands release down to the floor again. Pad them forward. Come all the way to a high plank. So your shoulders are right on top of the wrist now, and there is a long line from head to heels. Puff up in the shoulders, engage in the legs, activate the glutes, up in the belly, take a breath in. Exhale, hinge, the gaze is going forward, breathe in. Exhale here. Once more, inhale. And as you exhale, drop your knees to the mat. Untuck the toes and lower the chest to the mat. Just try to lower down with control just before the hips touch. And then inhale to slide through so you're lying onto your belly. Bring the elbows forward. So the elbows are right underneath the shoulders and the legs widen. So they're a little bit wider than the hips. Fingers spread wide. Inhale, gaze rises in Sphinx pose. Exhale, allow the shoulder blades to sink down the back body. Breathing in, expanding across the chest. Exhale, allowing that connection to the earth remain. Heavy in the legs, heavy in the pelvis. Strong press down into the earth through the arms and the hands. Take another inhale. And then as you exhale, lower down. Hands slide in beside the chest, elbows grip in, legs back in line. Press the tail all the way to the heels. Come to child's pose, forehead down. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale to press back up to all fours. Tuck under the toes. Extend the legs as you find downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. And gaze towards the hands now. And with little steps, walk the feet all the way to the front of the mat, or as far up as you can get them. And then stand with the feet together now. So the toes touch. Outside edges of the feet in a straight line. Maybe there's a little gap between the heels. Depends on the shape of your feet a bit. Take an inhale. Come halfway up. High enough that you feel the muscles at the back switch on. So probably just past parallel to the floor. And then exhale, fall deeper. Let the knees be soft. Head heavy. And maybe see if you can line up the fingers with the toes as you walk the hands back a little bit. Belly is on the thighs. Inhale. Ujjayi breath, exhale. Start to grip your legs together more firmly. Little scoop in of the belly. With your next breath in, roll up through the spine. Stack each vertebra one at a time until you get to the top and roll open the shoulders as you arrive. And then reach down actively through those fingertips. Draw taller from the top of the head up. So inner thighs are pressing towards each other. Belly is drawing in and up. There's a real sense of everything drawing towards the center line. Full inhale. Full exhale. With an inhale now, reach the arms forward and up and overhead. Watch the thumbs rise. And as you exhale, fold from the hips all the way forward. Nice, slow, steady movement. Breathe in. Halfway up and lengthen, high enough that the back switches on again, and then exhale, fold in deeper, drop the head heavy. Breathe in, sweep the arms forward and up and overhead, watch the thumbs rise. Exhale, hands release to prayer at the heart. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. Breathe in to reach high. Exhale to fall. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fingertips down, step the left foot back behind you, drop the knee. Untuck the toes. Take an inhale and reach the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, sink the hips a little deeper. Check that you've engaged in the left glute, that you're using the strength of the back body to open the front body, and then lift up and out of the sides of the waist. Exhale here, take another full breath in. And then with your exhale, hands to the up. Straighten up that back leg and step back into high plank. Lowering maybe knees first, maybe chaturanga this time, your choice. Inhale as you lift for up dog or cobra. And exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Full breath in as you arrive. Steady, active exhale out. Full breath in. Exhale, scooping belly. Breathing in. Exhale, reconnect those lower ribs to the midline. 2 more in. Gaze towards the hand, step the left foot to the inside of the left hand, drop your back knee. Untuck the back toes and inhale to reach the arms up. Lifting up and out of the sides of the waist. Exhaling stronger into that right glute. Breathing in, feeling the length in the front of the throat and the back of the neck. Take another strong full inhale. And then exhale, hands to the up. Straighten up the back leg and step the feet forward to the front of your leg. Breathe in, halfway up. Breathe out as you fold a little bit deeper. And breathe in, sweep the arms forward and up and overhead. Watch thumbs rise. Exhale, hands to prayer. And to your side. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hands on the earth. Take a step back to high plank. Inhale. Your choice, knees down and then chest down, or chaturanga, gazes forward. Breathe in as you lift up dog or cobra. Exhale, press back. Adho Mukha. Full breath in a right. Exhale, reconnect those foundations. Are your fingers spread wide? Are your heels trying to connect to the earth? Doesn't matter if the legs are bent or straight. Just a sensation of pressing in that direction. Draw at the front of the thighs, strong through the belly. Breathing in. Exhaling. Gaze forward, and as you inhale, rise to your toes. Exhale, a little bend of the knees, and then step, walk, or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, fold you deeper. Breathe in, reach the arms forward and up and overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer. And release. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, high plank. Breathe in. Exhale to lower, maybe knees first, maybe chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Exhale 1. Exhale 2. Three. 4. And 5. Inhale, rises toes. Exhale, soften knees. Same option, step, walk or float to the front. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold yourself deeper. Breathe in, reach the arms all the way up and overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to breath. Release to Tadasana. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Blink the eyes open, hook the thumbs, fingers spread wide. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up, and as you get to the top, take a little bit of an arch back, and then exhale, bend the knees and reach the hands around until they clasp together behind you. Belly on the thighs, elbows a little bent and head heavy. Breathe in. Exhale. And then as you inhale, have a go at straightening the legs and straightening the arms a little bit too. You might want a little stretch out of the shoulder as you do, and allow the head down to be heavy. Sense of gripping inner thighs together, pressing knees towards each other, and scooping the belly in even more. Full inhale. Exhale here, and as you breathe in, release the clasp of hands, bend the knees, come into Utkatasana, chair pose. Gaze goes up. Exhale, hands to the up, and straighten the legs as you arrive, head heavy. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the ground, step or float back, and lower, maybe knees first, maybe chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Exhale the breath. Breathe in, extend the right leg up. Hips stay square, press the heel away. With your out breath, bring the knee to the nose, round the shoulders, hover forward. Inhale, extend that leg up and into the air again. And then exhale, step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Connect your back heel. And then breathe in, finding your balance, reach the arms up, hips and shoulders, trying to square to the front. Breathe out to take the hands to the up. Step back into plank. Lower, knees can come down first or all in one line. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Exhale the breath. Inhale, left leg goes up. Hips square. Exhale, knee to nose. Hover the shoulders forward. Breathe in, extend that leg up and into the air. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Warrior one, connect your back heel, find your balance. Breathe in, reach the arms up. Breathe out, hands down to the floor. Slow transition. Step back, plank. Lower as you breathe out, gaze forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale here. Full inhale. Ujjayi breath, exhale. Once more. Inhale, rise, toes. Exhale, little soften of the knees, look forward. Step or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, fold it deeper. Bend the knees, sink the tail low, Utkatasana, chair pose. Gaze goes up. But as you exhale, hands to prayer. Take a twist, left elbow to right thigh. Gaze up and over your top shoulder. Press your thighs together. Try and keep your hips in the same line as your knees. And then twist through the thoracic. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, come back to center. If you need to shake your legs out, you go for it. Otherwise, tail stays low. And then exhale. Twist the other way. Right elbow, left thigh. Scoop in the belly. Exhale for the twist. Breathing in, lengthening top of head forward. Exhale, grip thighs together a little more strongly. Breathing in, come back to center, reach the arms up, tail stays low. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway up again. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step or float back and lower with your breath. Breathe in, up dog or cobra. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, right leg goes up. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders forward. Inhale, send that leg up to the sky. Exhale, right foot forward. Warrior one, connect the back heel. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out. Stay a little longer, breathing in. And out. And check in that as you stay here, your heels are in line with your hip bones. You're not on a narrow tightrope. You've got a bit of space in the body. Take another full in. Exhale, broadening shoulders, lengthening neck. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale to straighten the front leg. Take the hands around behind you and catch hold of opposite elbows. And with your out breath, look at folding forward over that front leg. Now you need to come as far as you can keep the leg straight. Lengthen the spine, draw in those lower ribs. Exhale, fold you a little bit deeper. Breathe in to come back up to standing. And bring your right hand onto your right hip. Stretch your left hand up to the end. And then exhale, fold forward again. Grab your block or your books or whatever other interesting thing you found to use and take it underneath the left shoulder. So we're modifying, not outside the foot, we're not coming into the full variation, but modify the revolved triangle. Draw the right hip back in space. Lift across your chest, and maybe the right arm reaches to the ceiling. Exhale in. Full breath and reach a little taller. Exhale here. Just once more, breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to take your hand back down to the floor. Bend the front knee. Move your block out of the way. And as you come to fingertips, step the left foot further away and drop the knee down to the floor. Untuck the toes. Left hand down. Inhale, reach the right hand up. Exhaling, twisting more. Full inhale, gaze goes to the right thumb. Exhaling here, squeeze through that left glute. Take another full breath in. When you breathe out, bring your right hand to the inside, so big toe side of that front foot. And you can scoot the right foot a little bit wider. And then let the hips sink in. You can stay exactly where you are. If you want to come a little deeper, maybe one elbow comes to the floor or to a prop. Maybe both elbows come to the floor. And for today in this variation, let your head hang heavy. Keeping a stability in the pose, hug the right knee back towards the right arm and keep the effort in the left glute so the buttocks muscle is switched on. Settle back into your breath. Take another breath. Exhale the breath. Inhale, walk some weight back up into the hands. So left hand's going to place right underneath that left shoulder. Slightly kickstand out your back foot, so it's going out to the left side. Yeah? Step your right foot back. Inhale your right arm up, so you're coming into a modified, supported side plank. If you want a little bit more, lift the right leg. Breathe in, reach taller to those right fingers. Breathe out, draw in the belly. Breathe in, reaching, and as you exhale, pop your right knee down to the floor. You bring your left foot back and thread the right arm all the way underneath until the shoulder is down. If it's comfortable, let the left elbow come down and the head rest too. You can have the head onto a pillow or onto a block if you need. Try and lengthen evenly through both sides of the waist. So the hips probably try and go off to the side a little bit, but rather put waist length back through the side of the waist. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Steady, easy rhythm to breath. And now start to bring a little weight back into your left hand. Unthread that right hand. Both hands plant to the earth. Rock forward so your shoulders are on top of the wrist, or even a little bit in front. Belly draws in. Exhale, lower with control, all the way down onto the belly, and then slide the elbows forward, so back into Sphinx pose. Widen the feet a little bit, just to help soften off the lower back and relax the legs slightly. You can stay here, this is a good place to be. If you want a little bit more, turn the hands out slightly and see how it feels to start straightening the arms. Just make sure they don't lock straight now, but keep a softness to the elbows, and then feel that the center of the chest rises up and forward. Slight drawing in of the belly. Lengthen the lower back. If you want more still, walk the hands in closer. Totally optional. Breathing full. Breathing steady. Maybe even closing down the eyes for a few breaths. Exhale to lower yourself back down into the belly. Elbows out to the side. Hands stack, forehead to hands. Bring the big toes to touch behind you and let the heels fall open. Pause for a moment. And lift your head, lift your gaze. Bring the hands back in beside the chest. Elbows grip in. Tuck under your toes. Your choice. Press up in one line like a reverse chaturanga all the way to plank, and then downward facing dog. Or come back through bent knees to down dog the normal way. Your choice. Settle into Ardha Mukha Savasana. Settle into the breath. Feel a steadiness now through the right foot. And with an inhale, send your left leg up, hip nice and square. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders hover over the wrists. Inhale, extend the leg up and into the air. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Warrior one, connect your back heel, take a moment. Find your balance, no rush. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, get steady. See if you can draw forward a little bit on that right side, but without the back knee giving. So you're strong through the back leg, long in the lower back. Exhaling. Full breath. Slow breath out.
Take an inhale, straighten your front leg. Hands come around behind you. You can take opposite elbows as we did last time, or you can take reverse prayer, whichever feels better in your shoulders right now. Square the hips, draw in the belly, exhale, fold forward over the leg. Straight lines in both legs, and trying to get as much as possible a straight line in the spine, and then continue your journey forward. Take one more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, turn yourself to standing. Left hand to left hip. Right arm reaches up. Make a note of where your props are. And as you exhale, fold forward. Book or block or whatever you have to hand underneath that right hand. Draw your left hip back in space. Lengthen evenly through both sides of the waist. You can stay with the left hand to the left hip, or start to twist, left shoulder rises, reach the left hand up to the ceiling. So a revolved Trikonasana. Full breath in. And as you exhale, gaze down. Move the block out of the way, and as your fingertips come to the floor, you can bend the front knee and step that back foot a little further back so it's comfortable to bend the knee and pop the foot down. Palms come to the floor. Let the head drop a little heavy, just take a moment to set, and then right hand's going to be underneath the right shoulder. And inhale, stretch the left hand up to the ceiling. Exhale here. Reaching tall to the fingertips. Exhale for the twist. Full breath in, expand across the collarbones. Full breath out, twist a little deeper, but try to keep that stability still in the pelvis. Breathe in. Looking down, exhale, left hand comes to the inside of that front foot now. Scoot your left foot a little bit wider. Take a moment to settle into the hips. You could send the back knee further away if you need to. Maybe you're staying here. Maybe you're coming down onto blocks. Maybe you're bringing the elbow all the way down to the earth. Perhaps both of them come down. Head is heavy. Draw that left knee back towards the left arm and shoulder. Squeeze the right glute. Steady in the pelvis. The seat of those lower energy centers, the chakras that in the yoga traditions are so strongly associated with our foundations, with our simpler, more basic needs, with stability and grounding. Bring a little weight now back up into the hands. Right wrist plants right underneath the right shoulder. Kickstand out that back foot. Step the left foot back. Lift the left arm up. Gaze can go towards that top thumb and maybe lift the top leg too. Try and draw the lift, the weight up and out of that right shoulder. One more inhale. Exhale, pop the left knee down and straighten up that right leg. And then thread the left arm all the way through until the shoulder comes down and your head is supported. And then you can maybe release your right arm too. Even the length through both sides of the waist.
Share the weight back into the right hand so you can unravel your left. Both hands safely back down to the floor this time, tucking the toes, extending the legs straight back into your Adho Mukha. Breathe in. Roll open the shoulders, breathe out. And gaze goes forward. Inhale, rise toes, and exhale to soften your knees all the way down to the mat. And just come for a moment to sit onto your heels. Let the hands rest to the thighs and then close down your eyes. Allow any pranayama that will dry your breath now to fade away. Returning to a simple, natural breath. One with a fairly steady rhythm, so your inhale and your exhale feel about the same length. You can count if that helps, or just allow it to flow. Notice where you feel the breath most strongly. Is it the same place from the start of the practice or somewhere else? No wrong or right answers, just the act of observation itself. Blink the eyes open, keeping your gaze soft. I'm going to take hold of a bolster, rolled up blankets or duvet, whatever creative prop you have made yourself. Place it in front of you along the mat. It can feel really helpful to take a little bit of height at the front of the mat. So perhaps building a little T-shape of scaffolding to go beneath the bolster so that it just elevates that head end. And big toes touch behind you and knees can come a little wider. And lie yourself forward over the bolster and just adjusting until that feels comfortable for you. Maybe getting a bit of support for the belly as well as the chest. And if as you come in this feels a little intense in the knees and it doesn't feel like somewhere you want to stay for very long, then you can take something between your calves and your thighs. So maybe a blanket can be really helpful, or anything that is kind of soft just to lift your hips a little bit up and to give you some space at the back of the knees. And your head can turn right or left, whichever feels most natural in this moment. Elbows supported to the earth, palms turned up, eyes closed. Part your teeth. Allow there to be a gap between the upper and lower teeth. And as you continue to breathe in, feel the press of the belly against the props beneath you each time you inhale. Feel the softening away each time you exhale. And so you allow the props beneath you
to absorb the weight of the body, to support you in the shape. Allowing the muscles to switch off. Perhaps you can feel the beating of the heart, where it's supported to the prop beneath you. And if you have your head turned in one direction, go ahead and turn it the other way. Take a few more breaths where you are. And then choose an inhale to lead the movement. And bring your head back to center. And the hands in so you can just support yourself up off of your bolster. And then bring both of your knees over to the right hand side. So bring both your knees over to your right hand side. And they could be in any position really, just dropped over to the side. And bring your left hip up against that short edge of the bolster. And then take a bit of a twist. So again, you're going to feel the support of the prop underneath the torso. Maybe it's the side body, you don't fancy the twist so much. Maybe you can come all the way further so that it's the belly. And your head can either be facing the same direction as the knees, or if it's comfortable for the neck, you can face it the other way. And then hands turn up to the sky, elbows supported. Close the eyes. And as the body comes to stillness, notice if the mind comes with it. And if today your thoughts are very flighty, bring them to the breath. Give them something to do, a task, We'll bring a count to the breath, but rather than counting the length of the breath, this time we count the number of breaths. So as you inhale, and then exhale, count 1. Breathe in, breathe out, count 2. Continuing like this, all the way up to 10. If you get to 10, simply start again. And if you lose count, the mind wanders off on the way there, then that's okay. As soon as you notice, start again from 1. Bring your awareness back to your breath if it has wandered. And with your next inhale, lift the head, support the body again to the arms, and simply change sides. And so your knees are now coming over to the left, thighs can be stacked, or legs just rested, really whatever feels comfortable, and then turn the body, twisting it as much or as little as you want, so that it comes to be supported, and then elbows down, palms turned up. Again, the head can face the same way as the knees, or if it's comfortable for the neck, turn it away. And once again, come back to count the breath. Inhaling, exhaling, count 1. Breathe in, breathe out, count 2. Continuing with this rhythm all the way to 10. And allowing that countdown to fade. No rush, but when you're ready, lead with the breath in, lift the head, support the body with the arms, and bring yourself back up to seated. You can move the props to one side, but keep the bolster or your equivalent to hand. And then come to lie down now for Shavasana. And take a moment to settle in. Move the hairs to the back of the head as comfortable. Refill the shoulder blades to the earth. Take the legs out and take them a little bit wider than the hips. If you have an extra blanket or something, you could roll it up and put it at the back of the knees so you have a little bit of a bend to the legs. We're going to take our prop and bolster today. Push it on, press it on top of the body, just let it come to rest here. And along the length of the torso, bringing some weight onto the body, sense really of grounding to the earth. Arms down beside you, palms up, eyes closed. And if you have plenty of time, you are very welcome to stay as long as you wish in Shavasana. And otherwise, allowing the body to remain still longer. Begin to call awareness back to the breath. Feeling the rise and fall of it within the chest and within the belly. Feel the way it moves into the sides of the ribs. Into the back of the ribs. As you continue to lengthen and deepen that breath now, feel it moving into all of those dimensions. And with your next breath in, send a little movement down to the toes and to the fingers. Move the face, wet the lips, turn the head. Give the arms a good stretch up along the floor above your head and lengthen from the toe tips to the
Just wrap your arms around your bolster and roll either to the right or the left, whichever feels most natural right now. Pause for a moment. And then keeping your eyes gently closed, make your way back up to seated. And again, choose whatever feels like the most comfortable seat for you right now. Letting the hands rest to the legs or the lap. Feeling the length of the spine, the softness of the shoulders. Noticing the parts of the body that connect to the ground right now. The sit bones, buttock, the parts of the ankles or the legs, the feet. And call to mind again that foundation, that stabilizing force for your life. Holding whatever that might be, along with the emotion, the sensation that comes with it at the mind's eye. Allowing a little smile to the lips, sense of the eyes smiling too. With the eyes remaining closed, bring the hands to prayer at your heart. And thank you so much for joining me for this. We'll close with one arm. Taking a full breath in. Full breath out. And this time inhaling to chant. Namaste.